And then I'll lower the offer to pay for it. Don't worry, darling. We'll still have our little love nest.
You all right?
Yeah. I just wanted some air.
So you and Robert sorted now, then?
Do you know what? That's about the last thing that I want to talk about. They split me up with my husband and my best mate, so if you don't mind.
You do know you're right, though, don't you?
Just leave it, Aaron, please.
No, I'm serious. If you're not interested.
Well, what do you mean? I was right.
He was having an affair. All along, just like you said.
Don't mess me around.
No, I'm not. It's the truth.
I've had about all of this I can take, Aaron.
What if I can prove it to you?
How?
Just trust me. Tomorrow, I'll get you all the proof you need.
You better not let me down. I mean it.
Look, still alive. You all right?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I'm the best I've been for a while.
Why?
Because I made a decision, I'm going to blow the affair.
What? Are you mad? What would you do that for?
I've got no choice, Paddy. I've got nothing left to lose.
Chris Tarrant never gets any older.
Oh, it's from a few years back.
All right, I wondered why it was on at 8:30. Can have the sound up, you know, if you want.
I'm not interested in the small talk. She spends the money on a new holiday and a nice new motor.
Probably right there, Steve. No imagination, some people.
I'm definitely right, mate, which is one she's going to be because she gets the next one wrong.
You mean you've seen this before?
Yes, last week.
So you sat there watching quiz shows that you've already seen?
One way of getting the answers right, I suppose.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Well, if she got it wrong last week, she's not likely to get it right today, is she? Besides, somewhere. Oh, it were PJ Proby.
No, Engelbert Humperdinck.
Well, they did watch it last week.
All right. Oh, how much of a one?
32 grand, congratulations.
Anyway, never mind sitting there in your pyjamas watching repeats. Why don't you go get dressed?
It's not doing any harm.
Well, it's wasting the day lying there.
It's all right, he's going for a shower. He'll see you later.
You all right?
My wife's left me and a drug dealer's going to break up what's left of my family, so I think I'll give the cartwheels a miss.
They're not going to take Max away, are they?
Well, he's on the birth certificate. He can pretty much do what he wants, although why he's doing it now, I don't know.
Yeah, I might have said something about that, actually.
What? Why?
I know, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. You know what? He can apply for what he wants. At the end of the day, he's an ex-con who's had zero to do with that kid's life until now. They're not going to take Max away from his home and the people that love him, are they?
What, from the people with no blood ties, you mean? Or any real claim? Unless Carly comes back, we haven't got a leg to stand on, have we?
They won't send him to live with a drug pusher.
No, they won't have to. I mean, Callum might be a bad lad, yeah, but his mum sounds like a flaming saint.
Really?
Yeah, so all I can do is try not to wind him up and hope for the best.
Hi. Glad to see you going back.
I'm not. I'm waiting for the bus to come, right? I'm going to leg it.
But you said you were.
I can't go today. It's PE. They'll be on at me in changing rooms. All of them. Hey! Don't say anything, please. Oh, yeah, I got you tuna mayo butter. See, I bet you're glad we're out of bread now, aren't you? Yeah. All right, Craig. Ciao, love. Have a nice day. See ya. Do you want this?
No. You should go to school.
Let's see. Cheers. Did you catch her?
Oh, yeah. I'll stick the money in the till.
But no need.
No, I'll feel happier. Thanks.
What's this between you two?
I think one might call it a work in progress.
Bit like sorting out our offices, all right, Tip? I found a packet of opal fruits in the drawer. Not Starburst, opal fruits.
That sounds like your very own Augean stables.
cleaning the Augean stables. It's one of the labours of Hercules.
Can't be any worse than the office.
Well, there were 1,000 cattle and it hadn't been cleaned for 30 years.
Oh, right. Well, that's a lot of...
Indeed, yes, yes. Hercules was reputed to have cleaned it in one day, which in itself might be a lot of them.
Yeah. But how did he do it?
Well, he diverted 2 rivers to run through it.
Right. Might be a bit much for the office, that.
Yes.
Listen, Roy,
What?
Look, I hate dragging it up, but I was going through the paperwork and I noticed that the MOT needs renewing on the Woody.
Oh, yeah, well, I suppose it would.
It needs doing, even if you're not going to drive it, you know, you could get into bother.
Thank you.
You should have woke us.
Nah, you look dead peaceful.
Dead knackered more like. I had my first physio session earlier.
The nurse said. She reckoned you did dead well.
Oh, she was just being kind. I had no idea it was going to be so tough.
I suppose they've got to push you.
It wasn't the physical side of it. It was realising how far away I am. How long it's going to take to recover, if ever.
It won't take half as long as you think. You'll surprise yourself.
I'm sorry I lashed out at you the other day about Roy.
I shouldn't have lied.
I shouldn't have put you in that position.
You can't help how you feel.
No, but you can try and see both sides of things. I had no idea.
No idea of what?
What it must have been like. Facing months of treatment, months of pain. I mean, I know how I feel, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but not for Hayley or Roy. We just had to watch her suffer, knowing that it's only going to get worse. It must have felt like running away sometimes.
Not right. He was always going to stay the course. That's what you do when you love someone.
Maybe, but something like that would scar anyone. Make them angry at the world.
I guess so, yeah.
I should have been more forgiving. I'm sorry. I really am sorry.
Just these, please, Norris.
It's rather an unusual purchase, if I might say so. I mean, normally the people who buy these are soap-dodging pseudo-intellectuals who want 10% off with the student union card. Not your type at all.
You're trying to say I'm thick?
Oh, no. What I'm trying to say is you're more the practical type. I mean, where would the world be without horny-handed sons of toil like yourself?
Well, we decided the office. I want to make sure it stops cider.
No. No, you should be working towards the paperless office. It's like this, you see. It's revolutionised this place. No, I used to be knee-deep in chits back there.
Hey?
Chits, you know, order forms, invoices, that sort of thing. But now it's all on my hard drive. I can order anything, all at the touch of a button. That's what's called progress.
Gangway!
What's this?
It's your delivery. 111 copies.
Why would I want 111 copies of Chicken Quarterly? There's been a mistake.
No, not according to this, pal. You ordered them online.
Hey?
What's going on?
I don't think progress is all it's cracked up to be. How was your trip?
Yeah, it was great. You having a little bit of trouble, Norris?
Well, I only ordered 1 copy for Sharif. Did nobody in the depot think that 100 and odd copies of a poultry magazine for a newsagents in Weatherfield was a bit excessive, eh? I'm going to phone your superior.
Well, I had to jump-start, but she's running fine now.
Oh, somebody's due a trip down the jet wash, you reckon?
Yeah, I had a shower this morning.
Well, you used to be able to see your face in that bonnet when Hayley had it. She'd not be happy, Roy.
Well, she'd not be happy about a lot of things. The state of this motor car would be the least of them.
Well, I can do the MOT. I'll get you the parts at cost, and I won't charge you for labour, obviously.
Well, what's the point? I'm never going to drive it.
Well, Hayley was always really keen for you to learn.
Well, it's not Hayley's decision. I have neither the aptitude nor the desire to drive a car. And as such, to keep this vehicle would serve no possible purpose.
Well, I could drive you around in it.
Well, that is very kind. But if I need to avail myself of a lift, is there any reason we shouldn't go in your car?
Just thought you might want to keep it, you know, for...
For what? To watch it rot in front of my eyes and collapsing on itself? No. I mean, this can still be of some use in the world, so if you can find a home for it, I will be very appreciative.
Sorry, Chelsea's on the phone for you.
All right.
Right, don't make any snap decisions.
It's hardly that. The car's a relic. It's a prop from a story that's over. Should have done this long ago.
No depression. Steve has always needed somebody behind it. The amount of time I've kicked his backside, more times than Kevin Keegan's kicked a football.
Kevin Keegan? Showing your age, though.
Well, maybe. But with age comes experience. It's tough love he needs, not daytime telly. She should be getting him to see his therapist.
It's Michelle's call now.
Yeah, well, I don't know how much longer I can bite my tongue.
I've got a missed countdown.
Well, I'll record it for you.
Cheers. Don't tell me the conundrum, though.
My lips are sealed.
Where you going?
Well, I'm off to see the therapist.
Oh? You sure you don't want me to come with you?
I've got to do it on my own sometime, innit?
Just as long as you do.
Right, I better...
hang on a minute. I want to say goodbye properly.
My mum will kill me if she finds out.
Get away from the window then.
What if I know our income? At least I'll see him coming.
Where are you going to run if you do? My mum's at work all day and always on a job in Bury. He won't be back till late.
You sure?
You think I'd be sat here so calm if I wasn't? Do you want to watch TV?
There's nothing on. This is stupid.
Well, it beats getting undressed in front of that lot. The things they say.
It's rubbish. You're not fat. You're nowhere near fat.
Yes, I am. And even if I wasn't, it wouldn't stop him. It's like the Jackson stuff. It don't matter if it's true or not.
But it matters if you let them win. That's what you're doing by hiding in here. You'll be the one that suffers.
I'm already suffering.
They're just sad idiots with nothing better to do in their lives.
Maybe they are, but I can't hack it. I just can't.
Look who I bumped into.
Hello. Some magazines from a shop downstairs.
Ah, good choices.
Well, that was Chesney. My knowledge of magazines doesn't go much further than Locomotive magazines and History Today.
Shouldn't it be History Yesterday?
It deals with contemporary scholarship, how one views the past from today. Perspectives change.
Yeah, they do.
How are you?
Not bad considering. Sit down. I thought we should clear the air.
Time enough when you've recovered.
I'd be happier doing it now. I'd seen violence before close up, but this was from you. The most gentle, reasonable man I'd ever met. I just couldn't get my head round it.
I wouldn't insult you by trying to explain, still less justify what happened. You are right to condemn me.
No, I hadn't made allowances of what you'd been through with Hayley.
That's no excuse.
I'm not excusing it, but I can forgive it.
I would never invoke Hayley's death in order to gain forgiveness. I betrayed her as much as I did myself that night. Let her down in death as much as I did in life. I'm sorry, this is not the time.
No, please.
You're all right, Sinead?
I'm okay.
I think she needs to rest.
No, look, please. I can't say I'm in Hayley's position, right? But I can say how I feel about Ches. And the way he's looked after me and held my hand these past few weeks. How Hayley must have felt when you looked after her all them months.
Failed her?
No. You put aside everything you believed in to give her a last wish. It must have meant everything to her. To know that you loved her that much. The thing is right. I know. She wouldn't want you feeling guilty and punishing yourself. She'd want you to go out and live your life. For the two of you. Because wherever you go, she goes.
You waiting for somebody in particular? I hope it's not who I think it is.
He just wants to talk.
What is it to talk about? Come on, I've told you everything you need to know.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Can we just go and sit down?
We get a pint over here when you're ready, doll. A fan club been at it again.
So is it true, what they've been saying?
Look, I told you, I did used to shift a bit of gear every now and then to make ends meet, but I've knocked all that on the head now.
Yeah, well, even David don't seem to think so. How do you make your money anyway? It's not as if you're short.
I own a security firm, pub doors, that sort of stuff.
So why are they making stuff up then?
Well, truth is, me and Kylie had a thing a few years back. David can't handle that. He must think I'm some sort of a threat.
Yeah, but Kylie's not here now, so that can't be why David's mad.
I guess you're entitled to know the truth.
About what?
David thinks I'm a threat because me and Kylie had more than a thing. We had Max. I'm his dad.
When things were at their worst, how did you feel?
Well, he wouldn't have wanted to bank with me, that's for sure. I mean, he didn't want to be with myself, let alone anybody else.
When you say you didn't want to be with yourself...
I didn't want to be anywhere. Everything just seemed so... I don't know, pointless. You know, nothing was worth doing. The only thing that was worth doing was... nothing.
That's a more common feeling than you might think.
Oh, yeah, well, I thought it must be common because I was thinking to myself, why doesn't everybody else feel like this? You know, why isn't the whole world sad?
But you're feeling a little better now.
Well, tablets are working, I suppose. Apart from the side effects.
That's not entirely what I meant. Are you able to deal more effectively with your more negative thoughts now people are more aware and can support you?
Well, people are doing their best.
Not exactly a ringing endorsement. I need to know how you really feel, Steve. That's what these sessions are about.
I feel like if I wasn't going mad before, then I definitely am now. I mean, I can't turn around without my girlfriend asking me how I am, without my mum chivying me along, like I'm constantly being watched. I've got no breathing space, you know?
I'm sure they mean well.
Well, I know. I should be grateful, I know, but... I mean, especially after everything I've done, but, I mean, they're just making everything 10 times worse.
Sorry, we've been rushed off our feet.
Oh, come, don't apologise, sweetheart. It's good to see that part of the family empire is doing so well.
Empire? It's a hairdresser's in a restaurant. It's hardly ancient Rome.
Still, it's a lot more than I've got to show for my 59 years on the planet. But such as it is...
What you got there?
Well, I don't want to be melodramatic or to alarm you. And I know that more than likely it won't be needed, but...
You haven't.
Haven't what?
We have to face facts. Things go wrong in an operating theatre, and if that should happen tomorrow, then I want to make sure that what little I do have goes to the people I love most.
What, is it, a will?
I nipped into a solicitor's. I wanted to make sure that everything was watertight.
I don't want anything Gail should
I doubt she'll have much use for my snooker cue. I wanted to make sure that all my affairs were in order.
Yes, well, I suppose it is the prudent thing to do. May I?
Yeah. No, I don't think you're supposed to open it unless... What are you doing then?
I have waited far too long to find happiness, Michael Rodwell. I'm not letting go of it now. So, you are not going anywhere.
What, so Max doesn't know?
No. I don't want to spook him by rushing things, so I need to get to know him first. I'd like to do the same with you.
Well, I don't know. You seem all right, but I just don't want to upset people.
You mean her and David? Look, I've told you why he hates me, and as for the barmaid, she wasn't always so hostile.
What, you and Eva?
Ah. She wanted to, kept hanging around my local. When she finally got the message, she wasn't happy. She's not my type.
Most blokes would think he was good looking.
I'm not most blokes. Come on a date with me and you'll find that out.
How many times? Talking to a teacher will just make it worse.
Worse than wagging it.
Keep your voice down. This won't be forever. I'll just get thin and then go back.
So you're going to starve yourself? I can't let you muck up your education and make yourself ill.
You've got no choice. If you grass me up, I swear I'll never talk to you ever again.
So, how was the spa?
Oh, it was out of this world.
What'd you get up to?
You really want to know?
Hey, did you sort that magazine thing out in the end?
No, they were adamant I'd ordered them.
Oh, you won't make that mistake again, eh?
Oh, I don't know. You do get forgetful as you get older.
My mind is as sharp as it ever was.
Well, that's not saying much, is it?
Custard slice, please, and... Oh, what was the other...
I believe Emily normally has an eclair.
Yeah, I know, but she wanted something different. I commented on it at the time. I can't... What is that?
I'd go and check now if I was you, Roy.
The highway code is quite clear about the inappropriate use of horns.
Horns? A cream horn.
One MOT? That's with flying colours in the end.
I thought I told you I didn't...
Yes, we know what you told us. We also know that Hayley loved this car. So, she wouldn't want you to be parted with it, would she? Eh?
I suppose I was a little hasty. How much do I...
No. Look, me and Carla wanted to do it, so we've taken care of it. And found these in the glove box.
Ah. Thank you. Both. Very much.
So, do you fancy a spin then?
Yes, but tomorrow there's something I need to do, and I think I'm ready now.
What for?
Scattering Hayley's ashes. Someone reminded me that she doesn't reside there. Well, they reminded me of a lot of things.
Oh, who were that then?
Well, it doesn't matter. It certainly opened my eyes somewhat. When she was alive, I always put Hayley's wishes first. My great mistake has been to stop doing that. So now I intend to live my life as she would have wanted me to.
Now, though, it's Midsummer Murders.
A break from the drama with Skoda.
Very good.
This is an ungodly